Welcome to 68 Whiskey. We're going to take a look at the FX DRS Tactical. When I saw this thing, the first question that popped into my mind was, what is it and what is it not? So we're going to take a look at it as a tactical trainer, a hunting rifle, and in normal airgun situations like punching paper or plinking. Three, two. One of the first things you're going to notice when you look at this rifle is it looks just like an AR-15, and it's meant to. It's not just for looks, though. We've got things that actually function on this, like collapsible buttstock, so you can do CQV training with it in, or precision training with it out, or maybe you just want it to fit a younger shooter. It's got a Picatinny rail on top, an Arca Swiss on the bottom, and even the barrel and the magazine are disguised to look like an AR-15 would, but that's actually where the air is held. It's quite genius. And this thing is a shooter, guys. It's a tack driver. So you can go practice in your backyard and you can get a tin of pellets. For 500 pellets, you're going to pay about 16 bucks. Imagine shooting 500 223 or even rimfire. I'm buying 50 round boxes now for $6 to $10 for 22 LR. Meanwhile, this is going to be 16 bucks-ish, depending on where you go, for 500 shots. So yes, while the MSRP on this rifle is going to be a little bit higher than you would expect for a pellet gun, if you're not used to pellet guns, you got to keep in mind that you're getting the accuracy of a real rifle and the volume of practice that will make up for that price almost in the first week. It's crazy how cheap it is to shoot these bad boys. Now let's take this rifle out on the range and see what it can do as a tactical trainer. Come on. Come on, is that not fun? I know what you were thinking. That still ain't tactical enough. We want to see tactical. We want mag changes. Well, guess what? Fish it out, slide it in, and you got your mag change. If you want it to be truly backyard friendly, you shoot it with this moderator. And if you don't need it to be truly backyard friendly, then it hardly matters. But you can see how short the rifle actually is, especially when you collapse the buttstock. You can, of course, put a folder on here if you'd like to do that. I opted not to. These you do not need a tack stamp for because it's going on an air rifle and it won't stand up to the pressures that the powder burners would give. Plus, it's got a different thread and it literally says for airgun use only. Now, this is not a gimmick or a lookalike. It works. The magazine is not this piece. It's actually this, and it goes right here. It holds 14 shots, and it's not semi-automatic, so you will have to work the bolt every time, but it reminds me a lot of some really nice 300 blackouts that I've seen bolt guns, and it's quieter by a lot. As a matter of fact, right in my studio, that thing is quiet. For it to sound that quiet without the moderator on, now let's screw this on. Listen to the difference. That is just absolutely insane. Let's put this rifle on paper and see what kind of groups we get. Okay, here's one. That's a lot of shots, you guys. There's my fingernail for comparison. Just reviewed the TactCam footage, and it's terrible. It looks like you can actually see it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire more shots into that group and see if we can stay about the same size. Well, if you don't like that, too bad. I'll walk you out there just in case, again, it didn't do well. And again, I'll fast forward you through here. All right. So, guys, that is just shy of 2 mags. I mean, I think I shot 3 or 4 at the chicken. 14 in a mag, that's 28. Go ahead and take 4 off, that's 24. Are you kidding me? 24 shots. And like, there, I can almost cover the group with my thumb. And I'll just show you, there's no funny business. There's no other holes in this box. There wasn't a warm up and a redo. That's just legitimately, basically 2 full mags at 50 yards. That's nuts. We're gonna try 100 now. We are gonna try 100. This is gonna be a tough task, but got 1, 2. That one dropped. Wow, that is not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not seeing too well through that scope, but that's a darn good group for out of the tin pellets and a short barrel and a light pellet with a wind. Nice. All right, guys, I had to come out here and show this to you because this is the whole group. We've got 4 in like a thumb, and then 1 dropped that much. I mean, whoo! At 102 yards, that's insane. The optic system that I chose for the top is the Optison. I love this. It's a CP 3x12, so it's not quite an LVPO, but it does let you get down to the 3 power, gives you a lot of field of view, and then if you need to crank it up for further engagements, you can, or just precision shots like squirrel hunting for headshots. On top, I have a red dot from Olight. That way, if I need to, I can make quick shots. And the best part about the Olight is it's rechargeable with its own cap. So you can literally put the cap on it, the cap charges it. You take it off when you go hunting, it's shake awake. I mean, realistically, you throw the cap on once every month or 2 and you don't have to worry about charging it at all. And the beautiful part about that is, so you don't have to take it off to change your battery from the underside and then re-zero, because that is such a pain in the butt. That's completely solved by Olight. These next clips were from this morning when I went out hunting for squirrels. What a great time. Check this out. This is a poke. Supporting this rifle, I've got the AccuTac bipod. I absolutely love those bipods. I've been using them for years. I know the owner of the company now. He's a super cool, nice guy. Definitely want to support them if you can, because they are legit and they are smooth as silk. This one you can do tilt like this, and then of course, since it's on the Arca, you can actually slide it back and forth, which is really nice for quick adjustments if you're going to do PRS or something like that. This thing is baller. I mean, you've got every feature that you could want, plus the accuracy, and coming in at around 1,100 bucks, that is not expensive for an air rifle of this quality. The biggest difference that I noticed with this as I was beating it up like crazy is that the stiff barrel with the air around it makes all the difference in the world. You can take a lot of air rifles for a walk in the woods. You bump them once and you're off. You got to re-sight in again. So frustrating. That is gone. I love that they incorporated air around the barrel. It's stiff, like, I mean, stiff. It's tremendous, really. It's tremendous. Some people have done it before, but not as good as this. 885. 885. 889. 884. 889. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to have a look at this really cool rifle. It's definitely at the top of its game for the airgun community when it comes to a tactical rifle and a trainer. I think it's got a lot of real world uses, which is nice to see. Instead of it just being another gun, this actually has a role for it to play. I've been out here for an hour. I'm having too much fun to stop. Monster squirrels out there come at you out of nowhere. And you need a close-up right there. You need a silencer. You need to be planning. And you can even push your cocks on. You can't see. 3, 2. Done. Done.